large distributor like after I think you succeeded in certain things, but you explain in more detail. Please, Amir.
Thank you very much. So, hello everybody, and I think that me with my voice, you don't need a microphone, so you can adjust it in the right way. So my name is Amir Shevat. I'm a little bit veteran in the industry, 26 years. I was working for Aero Electronics for 20 years, so I know the distribution market very well. And after 20 years, I decided that it's enough. I worked in a startup company named Edge Impulse from US. And last year, exactly last year at Embedded World, this startup was acquired by Qualcomm. So I moved to another startup that I'm very proud of, and this is DeepX. And I'm leading the sales and business development for DeepX in Europe. And I would like to thank Thomas Hoy and the Outlet Silica because we created a unique partnership with them to drive this startup forward into the European market, and we are doing incredible things in a very short period of time. So, a little bit introduction about DeepX. Tell me what you think. So, we are a startup company from Korea. We started 6 years ago. There was some idea on the CEO's mind to create neural processing unit that will be able to achieve so many things in super low power. There are more than 400 patents already driven in the company, and we are already in full production with many companies that are buying it, and also in Europe that we started only 6 months ago. The most important thing is energy, okay? The idea was energy efficient, as low power as possible, but still to drive GPU, the big stuff that NVIDIA is able to do, running on low power application. And we are going to pioneer on Edge AI and in Gen AI next. Now, we have the honor that the CEO of the company is here and he joined us. Kim, can you stand up to Mr. Kim? Thank you very much, coming from Korea. As you can see, this is a world record on learning, PhD on NPU. He was working at Apple, designing the chips from Apple, and Broadcom. So many patents under his name. The mindset of the company, and again, for the startup guys, you need to be very focused and you need to be very technical, okay? It needs to work and you need to work in the best way. This is how you drive this forward. And what we are doing, we have one chip for now. This is the only thing you need to remember. DXM1. What does it mean, DXM1? It's a chip that is able to run 25 TOPs in less than 5 watts. But a 25 TOPs of a GPU is not 25 TOPs of an NPU. So in your mind, and you'll see it later on, we're talking about 200 TOPs of NVIDIA. The big monster NVIDIA is equal to our 25 TOPs. Again, TOPs in GPU is not TOPs in NPU, it's different type of TOPs. And the idea is to take 24% down total cost of ownership. This is what we are doing. So, in the end, we have a chip. You can buy it from Outlet Silica, but nobody will start with an M.2 model. Everybody have an M.2 in their collection. And the idea is that if you have a PCIe Gen 3 4-lane is the best, 2-lane is working perfectly, but even PCIe Gen 2 working is great. And then we have a DDR5 in the model, and by doing that, we were able to run the AI models in the model itself. We don't need to count on the host. And then we are in production already from last year, and we are shipping this, and there is inventory at Outlet Silicon that you can buy. Customers were asking us if we can have a smaller model. So exactly in April, in a couple of weeks, we will go to production to the same type of solution, but in a smaller model. Why? Because we are putting the memory on top, and then we are having an MCP type of package. The idea is to run same type of performance, and then having a smaller module if you need some smaller application. And then there is something unique coming. Next year, something unique that the team are working for a couple of years, and it will be announced by the end of the year. You will see more about that. So where you start, you literally can just take an M.2 module, and you can plug it in any M.2 connector. You know, it can be an x86, it can be ARM-based solution, and we are supporting so many processors already. And when you plug it, you will be able to get an out-of-the-box experience. What type of out-of-the-box, you will see in a second. Now, we are already winning in the market. You know, I need to tell a story in a short period of time. So, in the past 3 years, we worked with so many market leaders in Asia, in Europe, and in America. I'm supporting the European market. And all of them, what they did, they just took our model and started to test it. And we told them, check it, just check it. Whatever type of model, AI model you run on NVIDIA, you will be able to run on us, but we will do it in 10% less, to 50% less, to 90% less, depending on the AI model, power that you are able to do. And all of these companies already buying our chips in are now production or pre-production. And you can see there is no any other semiconductor company that is not connected to us. If you are using TI, Renesas, NXP, Intel, Qualcomm, if you're using Raspberry Pi, if you're using any type of board, plug it in and it will walk out of the box. And you will see later on the software. And we are winning with Raspberry Pi, we are winning with customers, many type of applications. Now, what you see here is a good example. Hyundai having this mobility robot, and it was based on NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is the best in the world. The only problem is that this robot, after he's doing 2 AI models, one, the face recognition, and the second is the pose, because the robot don't want to go over your face when he's doing the mobility. The problem is that after 2 hours, he needs to go and recharge. And then you need to recharge for 30 minutes and then go back. What we were able to do, we were able to run the same AI model, 2 models running simultaneously, but you don't need to charge for a full day. Only in the evening when you finish, you need to charge. Same AI, but low power application. Another application is in the industrial application. You can see smart factories, fire intruder detection, baggage monitoring. All of this solution was running on industrial PC box based on NVIDIA. They are the world leader. Excellent, but if power is important, size is important, or price, you will be able to get it, and the same type of AI model will run on our application. Just test it. You know, this is what we did with Outlet Silicon. We just told them, take it, test. You will tell us what you think about it. And you can see here a different type of application for smart cities. Because one unique thing we are able to do, if I'm able to run a NVIDIA model in our chip, why not being able to run 2 models, 3 models, or multiple cameras, 2, 4, 8, 16 cameras in the same time. And we are able to do it in smart cities application. And you can see, this is an out-of-the-box demo. You will buy a box from Outlet Silicon based on AMD or Intel. You plug the power, you can connect 16 cameras, and you will be able to run all of these models in our solution. This is something that nobody is able to do. If you want to do it with NVIDIA, it will be this big, and it will cost you. We are talking about low power and low cost application. Now, there is one competition that we have, and we compare it. So we did the butter test. We put butter on our device, on their device. And after 10 minutes, the other competition was melted, and we did it. So we are butterproof. And this is good for us, okay? This is how we show that we are low power application. And as I mentioned earlier, very important, is that the 200 TOPs of an NVIDIA Jetson Orin is equal to 25 TOPs of us. Don't take it for granted. When you go around, everybody's saying TOPs. TOPs is 10 operations per second. But for what? It refers to frame per second. It refers to watt. It refers to the data flow. So It's something called equivalent performance in comparison to GPU. Very, very important message. This is the test that Avnet Silica did. They didn't believe our presentation. And again, for obvious reasons. So we just told them, take our chip, make the test. And they were looking. They're looking for competition. Which one to choose? So they took competitor A, and they took competitor B, and they took NVIDIA, and they took us. And you can see, in every aspect, compilation time, super important, not to lose time on development. Accuracy logs, frame per second per TOPs, and frame per second per watt. We won all of them. If you want to know who's the competition and more information, you can contact the Avnet Silica guys. They have what they need. And again, if you want software, we have it. So you can bring your own model, and it's just drop and play. Very, very easy way to work. Very, very easy way to work in our solution. Everything is on the GitHub, open source, you can get it, and you can get everything from us. This is how it looks like. There is a model compiler, there is a runtime environment, real time, everything is there. If somebody wants more information, they can go to the Avnet Silica booth, and as the team, they are already super expert in that. Now, I mentioned something is coming, and this is also thinking about the startup mindset. We have something now for Edge AI, but you need to think about the future. If we are able to accomplish so much things, why not to do what Jensen wants it? To go to this physical AI, real physical applications, real Gen AI applications. So this is going to come next year, but it's already in our labs. Same story, full ChatGPT in less than 5 hours. Think about it. Today, the entire ChatGPT is on the cloud. We want to put all of it in our chip. So able to run 20 billion native parameters or 100 billion parameters MOE in chip on device. And again, keep our story, less than 5 watt. It's going to be 2 nanometer. We are one of the world startup that got approval to do to 2 nanometer. This is what we are doing, and this is what we're doing in the company. Another message to the startup, think big. If you think big, you can be able to accomplish that. So the only thing I want you to remember is that something is coming, something is now, you can get it now, and again, it's all about software, because without software, you're not going to be able to run it. We have so many partners, we have so many AI model partners that we work with, so many hardware partners that we are able to support. We are here to support you at the Avnet Silica booth. My name is Amir Shevat, and DeepX booth is Hall 3661. Thank you very much.